welcome to this concert. I'd like to thank Panarts for inviting me to this awesome venue. My name's AIDAN LOGAN and I'm going to be playing some songs for you today. This first song is one I wrote with Ben Cutler, who's a local singer-songwriter. In fact, he released this about 2 years ago. And this song is called Fragile.
What do you see right before you fall asleep? Are you listening to a favorite band or something new? You see through you like painted glass. Got some questions I wanna ask. Spot a chance and I'm moving fast, 'cause doves don't fly at night. See, I saw that you were online. Pastor coming to a friend of mine. You told me they said you were fragile, that you just couldn't handle me. But I would like to see for myself. Shiny scissor what you hide behind, I'm crashing through, no excuses. And don't expect me to apologize, I'm blunt, nice, pretty useless. You see, I see through you like painted glass. Got some questions I wanna ask. Spot a chance and I'm moving fast, 'cause doves don't fly at night. See, I saw that you were online. Pastor coming to a friend of mine. He told me that, said you were fragile, that you just couldn't handle me. But I would like to see for myself. F-R-A-G-I-L-E, don't be fragile with me. F-R-A-G-I-L-E, don't be fragile with me. You see, I saw that you were online. Pastor coming to a friend of mine. He told me that, said you were fragile, that you just couldn't handle me. But I would like to see for myself. F-R-A-G-I-L-E, don't be fragile with me. F-R-A-G-I-L-E, don't look fragile to me. What do you see right before you fall asleep?
So that song's available on all good streaming stations. Just look up Ben Cutler, you should find it among his songs. This next song is called Close Your Eyes, and I started writing this about 3 weeks ago and I finished it yesterday. So there's nothing really much to say about it.
It's not adios, it's not goodbye. You're gonna see me on the flip side. I think I know somebody who's lived all this before. Maybe just talking to him might soothe what's sore. It's not a new sensation. People go through it all the time. There are no happy endings. There's always someone gonna cry. So if you're up against it and you just need a place to hide, you can always close your eyes, sweet friend of mine. You see, they're just like me. You've heard the headlines, but didn't stop to read. It's not a new sensation. People go through this all the time. There are no happy endings. There's always someone gonna cry. So if you're up against it and you just need a place to hide, you can always close your eyes, sweet friend of mine. And I know it's kinda hard to say what's on your mind. And I know you think you're the only one who's had to climb. But it's not a new sensation. People go through this all the time. There are no happy endings. There's always someone gonna cry. But if you're up against it and you just need a place to hide, well, you can always close your eyes, sweet friend of mine. And if you're up against it and you need a place to hide, you can always close your eyes, sweet friend of mine.
So we've moved over to guitar now. This is an instrument I'm more comfortable on. I'm going to play a few more songs. This next song is called Summertime Fling. And whenever I wrote this, I was listening to a lot of modern country music, and I come up with this melody, and I wrote the lyrics really quickly, and they kind of stayed exactly the way they are to this day. So this is called Summertime Fling.
They locked eyes at a beachside bar, 3 tequilas in. He took her out to count the stars and work his way in. Warm sea wind play with her hair as he got her laughing. She stared in his eyes and moved close to him. It was a summertime fling, not a fully blown thing. I never heard of talking rings. It was a summertime fling, not a fully blown thing. And they both knew it was a summertime fling. Whoa, whoa, it was a summertime fling. He lay back on a poolside bed to let the rays soak in. He sipped a cold one to cure his head from last night's gin. His phone pings. She'd sent him a picture wearing next to nothing. He started to laugh as it dawned on him. It was a summertime fling, not a fully blown thing. I never heard of talking rings. It was a summertime fling, not a fully blown thing. And they both knew it was a summertime fling. Whoa, whoa, it was a summertime fling. She got restless one day, thinking all about me. He forgot about you until he smelled that perfume. One day they'll wonder why they let this thing pass them by, catch them both by surprise as they realize it's not a summertime fling, but a fully blown thing. It's time they started talking rings. It's not a summertime fling, but a fully blown thing. And now they know it's not a summertime fling, but a fully blown thing. It's time they started talking rings. It's not a summertime fling, but a fully blown thing. Oh, now they know it's not a a summertime fling. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, it's not a summertime fling. It's not a summertime fling. It's not a summertime fling. So that's called Summertime Fling. This next one I wrote with a brilliant songwriter called Benita Hill. She's written 2 number ones for Garth Brooks, and I got the chance to write with her a couple of years ago in Nashville. And on my way, I was travelling through Chicago, stopped at O'Hare Airport, and I was sitting by the window at the airport, and I looked out and saw this amazing red skyline, and took a photograph of it. And whenever I got to write with Benita, I showed her the photograph and we were talking about it, and she happened to mention that she was from Chicago, and we kind of wrote this song, and it's called Chicago Sky.
O'Hare around 6 p.m. Headphones on but they can't dim the sound of your voice ringing in my head, with the look on your face as we said goodbye. Sipping on a pumpkin latte that's not as sweet as the one you got me. The daylight bleeds red into the clouds. I store up my prayers for the say them aloud in that big Chicago sky, where the sunset meets the night. I found heaven in her eyes. Windy City carried me back to her side, through that big Chicago sky. Starting to unpack my suitcase, long blonde hair tangled up in my bootlace, and I'm missing you all over again. I might pack up and do 180 right back to that big Chicago sky, where the sunset meets the night. I found heaven in your eyes. Oh, Windy City carry me back to your side, through that big Chicago sky. Above the gray and the clouds, a bright light is shining. If we could figure it out, it's all about timing. Bring me back to that big Chicago sky, where the sunset meets the night. I found heaven in your eyes. Oh, Windy City carry me back to your side, through that big Chicago sky, through that big Chicago sky, through that big Chicago sky.
Yeah, so that's called Chicago Sky. That's the first time I think I've ever actually performed it live outside in a public venue, sort of. So this next one is another co-write. I wrote this with a local songwriter called Joe Coulter, and he sent me a verse over WhatsApp one night, and he was looking for a chorus. Whenever I heard it, I suggested I work on it with him, and we messed about with it, and we wrote the whole song over the phone. We were never in the room when we wrote it, and so this is called Only Friend. And the sort of theme behind it is that you only know who your real friends are whenever you're down on your luck, and they're the people who come through. So this is called Only Friend.
haven't spoken and it's been a while. You said your heart was broken, but then so was mine. Forget about the darkness, you don't need a light, 'cause I'll be your friend tonight. 'Cause I got a feeling you're my only friend, someone who's with me till the bitter end. And if we don't speak together now and then, just you know that I know in this life you are my only friend. You are my only friend. Pulling back the shutters on a summer sky, an endless queue of people wanna share a smile, but they're not gonna be there come the winter time. Will you be my friend tonight? 'Cause I got a feeling you're my only friend, someone who's with me till the bitter end. And if we don't speak together now and then, just you know that I know in this life you are my only friend. No, 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 nobody could ever keep me from my sleep. We watch the sunrise through the trees, and I'm wondering just what this means. 'Cause I got a feeling you're my only friend, someone who's with me till the bitter end. And if we don't speak together now and then, just you know that I know in this life you are my. I got a feeling you're my only friend, someone who's with me till the bitter end. And if we don't speak together now and then, just you know that I know in this life you are my. I got a feeling you're my only friend, someone who's with me till the bitter end. And if we don't speak together now and then, just you know that I know in this life you are my only friend.
So that's called Only Friend. And this next one, this is the song I've rewritten most out of all the songs. And I think I must have rewritten this maybe about 50 times with so many different lyrics. I could never get it to sit right. But I think I finally have after a long time of trying. This is called Never Meant to Be.
I've been thinking about changing sometime, clean my act up so you won't recognize it's me, but you know the truth. You and me were never meant to be, and I can finally see that now. Stars align, it ain't always a sign, 'cause Cupid gets it wrong sometimes. Clicked online to see what you're up to now. Words and pictures that don't interest me, and I found a line of time. You and me were never meant to be, and I can finally see that night. Stars align, it ain't always a sign, 'cause Cupid gets it wrong sometimes. A night can make you feel, and you can fake it real. I thought we'd come so close, but now I've given up the ghost. You and me were never meant to be, and I can finally see that now. Stars align, ain't always a sign, 'cause Cupid gets it wrong sometimes. 'Cause you and me were never meant to be, and I can finally see that now. Stars align, it ain't always a sign, 'cause Cupid gets it wrong sometimes. But it's no crime, not this time. Yeah, so that song's called Never Meant to Be. This is the last one I'm gonna do, and this is another new song. I've never played this one publicly before, and it's called Living a Dream. So I've had brilliant fun, and thank you for sitting and watching the whole thing. I'm assuming you have. I'll be coming after if you haven't. And thank you to Panarts for inviting me to play. It's been brilliant fun. I'm not making do. See, I feel it too. Travel far away, drank a lot of booze and smoked cigars and party. Had a lot of fun, but I still felt blue, 'cause none of it was you. Just look around us and see, this is it. We hit the mark that we'd been aiming to hit. We're both wide awake, but it's just like it seems. You and me, baby, we're living the dream. We're living the dream. Been through the line, see the friends we've got, but on a lazy Saturday, just talking nonsense and the things we love to say. You know, nothing else compares, and I've thought it through. They're just sitting there with you. Just look around you and see this is it. We hit the mark, we've been aiming to hit. We're both wide awake, but it's just like it seems. You and me, baby, we're living the dream. We're living the dream. We're living the dream. Living the dream. Thank you very much. Good night. Oh yeah, if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook and all that. You go to AIDAN Logan Music. If you type that into Google, you'll find it all. Instagram /AIDAN Logan Music. Facebook.com /AIDAN Logan Music. Twitter @AIDAN Logan. Yeah, and thank you to Panarts for inviting me to do this. Thank you guys for watching. Cheerio.